Hey everybody, it's Nerdicane. It's Wednesday. We got new comics today. I think I found a good one here. This is Cyberforce. Now, this was one of the original Image Comics series by Mark Silvestri, and I pulled a bunch of them out. They're up there. I gotta read them because I saw this was getting rebooted, and I saw the preview, and it looked pretty cool. So I tried to remember what the original Cyberforce was like, and I don't remember what it was about. I remember what it looked like. I remember the cybernetic limbs. I remember the big guns. I remember the craziness, but I don't remember what the book was about. So I'm going to go back and read this. But this is a reboot of it. It's a retelling of the story. So it starts from the beginning. This was the preview. If you've read Image Comics, they kind of do previews in the end of their books, and there's a preview in the end of this as well. This dude gets shot in the eye, gets his arm shot off by this cybernetic thing, which basically is, I can't remember what it was. This is like a sci-fi trope that they've done before, where machines got so smart and they realized, okay, the only way to save humanity is to dominate humanity. And that's the situation that this character is doing. It's basically a cybernetic and a military weapon together. It just blew up the parody of this yeah, we know who that is. So I don't think they're that important. Microsoft is a big company, but I don't think a company that, like, my Windows crashes every once in a while. I don't think that's the company you want building the software that's going to, like, rule the world. So, I don't know. But anyway, the dude's hurt. This is his daughter. They're basically asking if she will sign the papers, because she has authority, because he's incapacitated, to save his life. And what they do is they basically do this, and he's just like, he starts out, he's raging about it, and this is sort of like, it's got kind of a RoboCop feel, where he was human, he was dying, they did all the cybernetic attachments to him, and now he works for them. They have inhibitors on him. They sort of control his ability to use his cybernetic limbs. The legalities are a little weird, but apparently they own him now, which I'm not going to get into. I'm not going to pick that apart. My wife would, because she's a lawyer, but I'm not going to pick that apart. So it shows, and they're getting back together with his daughter, and he's not. She thinks he's mad at him, but she's not. And plot twist, she was paralyzed, so they gave her the limbs too. So now she's involved in this, and this is pretty much where this ends off. It's kind of like robocop, father-daughter story. I read through this whole thing. There's not a hint of SJW. There's not a hint of virtue signaling. There's no soapboxing. They're just telling a story. Granted, it's a reboot of Cyberforce, and it's a reboot of, kind of a take on RoboCop. But I don't want to get a strike, because this is awesome. I want you guys to go out and buy this. I don't know what that is. I think that's the thing that injured him to begin with. But this is Mark Silvestri, and he's one of the founders of Image Comics. This is what Image should be. This is like a matured action comic. You see it's going to go somewhere. They're going to add all these characters, but why can't Image Comics be more like this? This is a normie comic. They're like he's just telling a father-daughter story, sci-fi, high sci-fi, mixed with some RoboCop, and it's unfolding. Now, granted, there's not a whole lot going on aside from him getting messed up in this issue, but oh my God, think of how much better the industry would be doing if Image, which is the third largest comic book company in the world, if they were doing more stuff like this, if they weren't hiring like nutcases and ideologues to write crazy stories that just go off the deep end. This is the preview at the end of it. I haven't really read that. I'm not going to spoil it. It just looks like cop drama. But it may not be. Who knows? Cyberforce #1 just came out today. I'm going to go back and read the old Cyberforce to see what that's about. I don't think this has really anything to do with it. I think it's just like a rebooting and a retelling, but I highly recommend it. It feels like what, God, how long has Image Comics been around? Like 25 years? This feels like what the matured, modern Image Comics should be and what they should be doing and the type of comics that they should be doing. Instead of craziness like The Pervert, who's... Okay, I'm not even going to get into The Pervert or its creator. But I highly recommend this. Move the needle with this one. Go check it out. I think this is going to be a really cool series in an age of comics where we really need good sci-fi action. But thank you for watching. Thanks for your 6 minutes. My name is Nerdicane. You can hit me here. You can hit me on Twitter. I'm on Xbox One as Nerdicane. I've been playing Sea of Thieves lately, so if you see me online, hit me up. We'll go sailing. We'll go plundering the seas. But thank you for your time. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, and have a good day.